Hey guys, what is going on? Skate here once again with another gun guide. So in this video, today I'm explaining some tips and tricks about the SWAT. The SWAT is a very versatile gun. It's really good at long and short range, believe it or not. A lot of people would steer clear of this gun for close range quarters, but this gun is one of the few assault rifles that actually have very decent hip fire. And in this gameplay, I'm playing in hardcore, so I'm kind of rambling off to hardcore gameplay. I'm using the ACOG right now because this gun is very accurate. The iron sights are actually hard for me to use. I don't really like the iron sights that much, so I put on an attachment. And with this gun, I do prefer a sight because I do not like the iron sights. The iron sights are kind of tough for me, so I kind of refrain from using the actual iron sights on this one. But it is a very good assault rifle if you're accurate enough. I can't handle the little needle iron sight. I don't like it. But if you aren't accurate enough with it, go ahead and use it and then swap out for maybe like the fast magazine or the select fire, whatever. But this gun is great. I use it select fire on hardcore with ACOG sight. There is a lot of variations that this gun is particularly good with. It is one of my favorite assault rifles, not so much for 3-round burst, but when it's automatic, it is amazing. I love it. It is a very stable gun. It doesn't have too much kick. It has decent enough that makes it balanced enough with all the other guns, and its reload time is kind of slow, but it kind of makes up for it with being able to pick off people really quick without having to worry about it. And I think in this video I go 52-9. If I don't show the scoreboard at the end, I go 52-9. And I think at one time there is a quad kill care package I get. So I think that's in here somewhere. At least it should be. And this is I was actually trying to get this gun gold. I forget where I stand. I don't think I have it gold yet, but I'm almost there. So another thing, if you're playing on hardcore, what a good setup for me is a defensive setup. So I don't always, but most of the time I'll have Betties, and I won't just throw them out like there. See, I threw it and it was in a defensive position. I didn't want him to come get me, so I was defending myself by laying it right at that doorway. And luckily that guy didn't get me. He was really close. Riot shields you gotta be cautious on hardcore, because one hit you're out. And this particular gun on hardcore, a couple shots will kill, but I know there are a bunch of people who don't like hardcore. So if you're playing hardcore, I would recommend taking off ACOG, because you're gonna have to deal with more kick, and it's just gonna take you a little longer to get the kill. And rather on hardcore, it's much quicker and you don't have to worry about it way too much. So this was a really, I don't know, it was a decent hardcore gameplay. I didn't find it the best, but it was up there in like my recent games that I did pretty good in, so I kept it and thought I'd use this video to explain the SWAT. Now, normally I would explain a lot about the gun, but with this one, it just kind of explains itself. It's a really good gun. It's really good in longer range situations because of the burst fire, but then it makes up for hip fire when you have select fire on it. With you having select fire, it makes hip firing a lot easier, and the gun stopping power kind of makes it even better for close quarters engagement when you're hip firing. Now, I don't recommend hip firing myself because it's not accurate, it's not professional. If you're trying to become a pro player, you don't really want to hip fire too often. You want to get accurate shots. So you want to keep the accuracy up. You want to keep the what is the word I'm looking for? You want to be effective, efficient, stable, and make your shots count. If you don't make your shots count, you're gonna get picked off in the process, and you definitely don't want to get picked off if you're becoming a pro player and going for the bigger kill streaks. It's really a frustrating thing to try and improve if you're not gonna take it seriously with gaming. Like, there's tournaments for Call of Duty all the time. Some big, some small, some that have huge money prizes, some that have small prizes that aren't as huge as money, or maybe a trophy, stuff like that. Maybe a t-shirt saying you win, because I know GameStop every year has tournaments. So you just, well, not every year, but I know for the past couple Call of Duties, they have had midnight release tournaments where new players come in, and like the game will release, so they have a little tournament going on, and blah blah blah, and they see who can come out on top. And if you're gonna be that player, you need to have some experience in the game, and try out different stuff for different weapons. Like, I don't normally use the ACOG sight, but I wanted to try something different. I wanted to see how well I could use it, how well I could be, I don't know, like, what's the word I'm looking for? I always find myself in these occasions where I lose my train of thought all the time. But if you want to use the ACOG, you gotta maintain the kick, I guess, on a core gameplay. So what that means is you can't just spray. You gotta maybe even burst fire it a little bit if you have it full auto. Other than that, keep it the way it is. Burst fire it. I wouldn't put a full auto on, but if you're playing hardcore, it's fine. You don't gotta worry about it. It's not a big deal. And other than that, the SWAT is a great gun. Kind of slow paced for a camper sit in the back, kind of like pick them off with the SWAT. Although I'm kind of being aggressive with it in this gameplay, not running around so much like I do in my other videos. I did take it a lot more slower pace than the other videos, mainly because I'm using a assault rifle with an ACOG sight, because it is a slower attachment. It takes longer to aim in, but it is a very good gun. Highly recommend it to people who haven't used it yet. Try it out, see what works best for you, and whether or not it is good for you or not. Try it out. Switch some stuff around. There are many options, so never just get picky on one gun, because I know a lot of people will pick one gun, they really like it, they're too good with it, and then they never ever find another gun. They never pick it up, and they're never, I don't know, it just seems like so many people stick with one gun. What I see mostly online is PDWs, MSMCs. I see some FALs. What else do I see? Well, that's mainly, I see a lot of shotguns. I don't even have any tips for those. They are what they are. You get close, you shoot, they kill. That's really it with shotguns. So I probably won't do any gun guides, because they're just way too simple. You just run and kill. As easy as that. No really, I mean, with shotguns all you do is put a long barrel and laser sight, and you're set. So I just don't use them that often anymore, at least, because they were the first guns I got diamond. Other than that, I don't use them hardly at all. So anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Decent gameplay, I thought. So, like, favorite, comment. What else? What else? Share Facebook, Twitter, Google Plus, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more gun guides. Thanks for watching. 50 something and something. See you later. MSMC, I will be explaining tips and tricks on how to use it well and effectively in the game itself. So let's get started. The MSMC, obviously submachine gun, lightweight, so you can run quick, get out of places, get in, get out quickly, and get those kills faster than other weapons, obviously. So